Welcome. Today we embark on a journey to the world's most breathtaking places, marvels now under threat and in urgent need of our protection. Our journey begins in the Great Barrier Reef, a breathtaking expanse of color and life stretching over 2,300 kilometers along Australia's northeast coast. From above, it appears as a shimmering mosaic, a living tapestry visible even from space. This is the largest living structure on Earth, a natural wonder so vast it dwarfs entire cities and nations. It is home to thousands of species, each playing a unique role in this intricate underwater world. This underwater metropolis, built by billions of tiny coral polyps over millennia, is a vibrant ecosystem teeming with life. Parrotfish graze on algae, shaping the reef's very structure, while sea turtles glide gracefully through the crystal-clear waters, weaving between coral towers. Giant clams, with their iridescent shells, rest among the corals, filtering water and providing shelter for smaller creatures. Every nook and cranny is alive, bustling with activity and color, but this symphony of life is falling silent. The once vivid colors are beginning to fade, and the chorus of marine life grows quieter with each passing year. Rising ocean temperatures driven by climate change are causing widespread coral bleaching. When stressed, corals expel the algae that give them both their brilliant colors and their very life, leaving behind ghostly white skeletons. Without these living corals, the entire ecosystem begins to unravel. Fish that once darted among the branches vanish, predators lose their prey, and the delicate balance is lost. What remains is a barren wasteland, a shadow of the vibrant world that once thrived here. The reef's skeleton stands as a stark reminder of what's at stake. The Great Barrier Reef is more than a natural wonder. It is a warning. Its fate is intimately tied to our choices and actions as a global community. If we don't change course, we risk losing not just this extraordinary ecosystem, but countless others around the world that depend on healthy oceans. The vibrant colors are fading, the life is vanishing, and the intricate web of relationships that sustains the reef is unraveling before our eyes. We're witnessing the decline of a global treasure, a living archive of evolution and adaptation. The clock is ticking, and the window for action is closing fast. Our choices now, how we reduce emissions, protect marine habitats, and support restoration, will decide if this ecosystem recovers or disappears forever. The time to act is now. The future of the Great Barrier Reef and the countless lives it supports depends on what we do next. We journey to Venice, a city renowned for its enchanting canals, winding waterways, and timeless beauty. This floating city has captivated the imagination of travelers, artists, and dreamers for centuries, its unique charm woven into every stone and ripple of water. Venice is built on more than 100 small islands, all delicately connected by a labyrinth of bridges and canals. Its intricate layout is a marvel of human ingenuity, a testament to the resilience and creativity of its people. For generations, Venetians have thrived alongside the water, adapting their lives to the rhythms of the tides. Gondolas glide gracefully through narrow canals, and daily life unfolds against a backdrop of shimmering reflections and ancient architecture. But today, the city faces a grave threat. Venice is slowly sinking, and as global sea levels rise, the danger grows more urgent with each passing year. Floods that were once rare now regularly inundate the city's iconic squares, turning bustling plazas into temporary lagoons and eroding the foundations of centuries-old buildings. Salt water seeps into the very heart of Venice, corroding priceless works of art and weakening the ancient stones that support the city. Restoration teams work tirelessly, but the damage is relentless and costly. In response, Venetians have launched ambitious engineering projects, like the Mose flood barriers, to hold back the encroaching tides and protect their beloved home. Yet, the sea's relentless rise and increasingly severe storms threaten to overwhelm even these impressive defenses, putting the city's future in jeopardy. Venice stands as a microcosm for coastal cities around the world. Its struggle is a stark reminder that our cultural heritage is as vulnerable as our natural wonders in the face of climate change. Without urgent, global action to address rising seas and protect our planet, this floating masterpiece, one of humanity's greatest treasures, could one day vanish beneath the waves. The fate of Venice hangs in the balance, a poignant symbol of what we stand to lose if we do not act. In South America lies the Amazon rainforest, the planet's green heart and home to 10% of all known species. Its billions of trees absorb carbon dioxide, regulating the global climate. Yet, every minute, vast areas are cleared for agriculture and mining, releasing carbon and pushing species to extinction. Indigenous communities lose their homes and cultures. As the forest shrinks, its ability to stabilize the climate diminishes, creating a dangerous feedback loop. We're nearing a tipping point. If the Amazon can't sustain itself, it could become arid savanna. The consequences would be catastrophic for biodiversity and climate. The Amazon's fate is our own. Protecting it is a global imperative. On the border of Jordan and Israel lies the Dead Sea, Earth's lowest point and a natural wonder. Its extreme salinity lets people float effortlessly, and its mineral-rich waters have drawn visitors for millennia. But the Dead Sea is shrinking rapidly. Water diversion from the Jordan River and mineral extraction are starving it. Each year, the water level drops over a meter, leaving behind barren salt flats and dangerous sinkholes. The Dead Sea's decline is a stark lesson in unsustainable water management. Without change, this ancient landmark could nearly vanish within our lifetimes. Its survival depends on regional cooperation and urgent action. In Montana's Glacier National Park, once home to 150 glaciers, fewer than 25 remain. These rivers of ice carve the landscape and sustain entire ecosystems. Now, warming temperatures are melting them at unprecedented rates. As glaciers vanish, cold water species struggle and downstream habitats change. Scientists warn all glaciers here could disappear within a decade. The loss is more than visual, it's ecological and global. Glacier National Park is a vivid sign of a warming world. Even the mightiest natural wonders are vulnerable. The Maldives, a nation of over 1,000 coral islands, is the world's lowest-lying country. Its beauty is legendary, but its highest point is just over 2 meters above sea level. Rising oceans threaten to erase beaches, contaminate freshwater, and flood homes. The government builds seawalls and artificial islands, but these are temporary solutions. The Maldives is on the front line of climate change. Its fate is a warning to us all. If warming continues, this nation could disappear within the century. The loss would be cultural, human, and environmental. The Maldives' struggle is a global crisis. Their paradise is on the brink. Madagascar, isolated for millions of years, is a biodiversity hotspot. 90% of its wildlife exists nowhere else. Lemurs, chameleons, and baobabs are icons of its evolutionary wonders. But slash-and-burn agriculture and poverty have driven massive deforestation. 90% of original forests are gone. Fragmented habitats threaten species with extinction. Conservation is inseparable from human development here. Protecting Madagascar's forests means supporting local communities. Without urgent action, this living museum will lose its treasures. The haunting call of the Indri may soon fall silent. Madagascar's fate is a test of our commitment to nature. Deep in the heart of Africa lies the Congo Basin, a vast expanse of green that stretches across 6 countries and covers an area larger than Alaska. This is a place of ancient trees, winding rivers, and a symphony of life that has thrived for millennia. The Congo is the world's second-largest rainforest, a sanctuary for elephants, gorillas, chimpanzees, and countless other species, many found nowhere else on Earth. Its dense forests are alive with the calls of birds and the rustle of rare creatures moving through the undergrowth. The trees here are more than just a backdrop. They store immense amounts of carbon, helping to stabilize the global climate and slow the pace of climate change. The Congo Basin acts as a giant carbon sink, absorbing billions of tons of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. But this vital ecosystem faces grave threats. Industrial logging, mining for minerals, and the bushmeat trade are carving up the forest, fragmenting habitats and pushing wildlife to the brink. Beneath the trees, the Congo's vast peatlands hold the equivalent of 3 years' worth of global fossil fuel emissions. If disturbed, these carbon-rich soils could release a climate-altering pulse of greenhouse gases. Today, the future of the Congo hangs in the balance, its fate uncertain as pressures mount from all sides. Rapid population growth, expanding agriculture, and soaring global demand for timber and minerals are putting immense strain on the forest and the people who depend on it. Conservation efforts are underway, but they struggle to keep pace with the scale of destruction. Rangers risk their lives to protect wildlife. while local communities seek sustainable ways to live alongside the forest. If we fail to act, we risk losing not only irreplaceable biodiversity, but also a vital defense against climate change, a loss that would be felt far beyond Africa. The fate of the forest elephant, a keystone species that shapes the very landscape, hangs in the balance. The survival of the gorilla and the health of the global climate are deeply intertwined with the future of this forest. Protecting the Congo is not just a regional issue, it is a global responsibility. The choices we make today will shape the world for generations to come. If we allow the Congo to disappear, its loss will echo across continents, affecting climate, wildlife, and humanity itself. In the Sundarbans, where India and Bangladesh meet, the world's largest mangrove forest faces rising tides and shrinking land. Mangroves protect millions from cyclones and storm surges and are home to the unique swimming Bengal tiger. But upstream water diversion and pollution increase salinity, stressing the forest. Sea level rise and land subsidence are causing islands to vanish. Local communities dependent on the forest are among the world's most vulnerable to climate change. The Sundarbans' fate is a powerful call for urgent action. This beautiful kingdom is slowly being claimed by the sea. Its survival depends on what we do next. The Alps, Europe's iconic mountain range, are warming twice as fast as the global average. Glaciers retreat, permafrost thaws, and rockfalls increase, threatening both nature and people. Snowfall is less reliable, endangering winter tourism and alpine communities. Species adapted to cold are pushed higher with nowhere left to go. The Alps are a living laboratory for climate change's impacts. What happens here previews the fate of mountain ranges worldwide. The future of this natural and cultural treasure depends on our choices. The white roof of Europe is disappearing. We've witnessed the beauty and fragility of our planet. These wonders are vital parts of a living system that sustains us all. The world is changing, and the responsibility to protect it is ours. If you believe these places are worth saving, join us. Spread the message, raise your voice. Together we can ensure future generations witness the same beauty. The power to protect our world is in our hands. Let's use it wisely.